Good morning, everyone. This is Rifgal. We are playing some more Final Fantasy 6 T-Edition. This is a RomHack Final Fantasy 6 that gives a bunch of additional features. We have spent a little bit of time grinding. Got a bunch of filled out our gear based on what we had available. And made sure that we still had some gil left over. We also got a bunch of Gao's rages set up. In this game, all you have to do is fight enemies to get rages. And you get better control over them, and Gao has the fight command. I might actually... You know what? I'm just going to state, I am going to use him in this playthrough because I never use Gao because I don't like the way his rages work and the fact that he doesn't have attacks. And the fact that he can actually use equipment and special weapons like that, and special attacks like that, is really awesome. We haven't finished this side quest yet, so we're just gonna real quick. The last letter that we got from this guy was regarding his girlfriend's mom was sick. Okay, and I think that must be the last one. Part of the reason I wanted to grind was because we didn't have enough money to do anything here. By the time we finish buying equipment. So yeah, I think we're gonna head down to the Serpent Trench now. And apparently we're getting another free item. One of the things that I learned last time is that these enemies that are normally from trap chests... Magitech armor here. The enemies that are normally from trap chests, you still get the trap chest reward. So you can actually farm stuff like, in this case it's a Hyper Wrist, the captain from Doma, we were getting black belt each time. That's actually part of how we made our money back, was the Hyper Wrists sell for 8,000. So we found enough, or found a few and then sold a few. Yeah, Gao seems to be, like, stronger than Cyan at this point. Or as strong as Cyan, which is kind of crazy, and he has more hit points. Like, he's very much on par with the other characters, and while rages still aren't controllable, they're pretty powerful. He can also use Locke's boomerang weapons, Sabin's claw weapons, as well as his own axes, which is kind of neat, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how that pans out later, especially when we get to World of Ruin, because there's so many good World of Ruin rage monsters. Like, the one that I always used when I was, or like, whenever I happened to use Gao in the regular game was White Dragon, which casts Pearl, or Holy in this case, or with this translation. Theoretically, we should also be able to get some water-based monsters here, and actually have water elemental attacks, which are pretty rare in this game. Although poison is apparently related. Okay. I don't think there are encounters in this area. There we go, diving helmet. wonder if we can use this. Alright, let's go. That's a bit of a leap to take in, or to take before jumping into the ocean. Okay. We're gonna jump into the Serpent Trench. Like I said, we should be picking up a few of these fish monsters on the way, because Gao should be picking up rages as he goes. He does have to be in the party. My offhand thought, since I know a lot of times you can customize 2 of your characters, is going to be to try and bring Locke and Gao along on stuff, so that they can steal things and get... and so they can steal things and then rages, basically. So Lopros are the little wyvern guys that we fought earlier that cast that fireball spell. I did a couple times where I used the noise blaster to confuse them, to get them to do it to themselves as well. I never remember the pattern on this, but that's okay. One of the other neat things with this is that... Oh hey, we learned another one. One of the other neat things that I noticed is that if you use a flying monster's power, you cast float on yourself for free, which is kind of neat. I keep thinking about using, ooh. I keep thinking about using Bomb, and then remembering that it may end up causing him to self-destruct and kill himself. And we can't use, especially right here, we don't want to do that because we can't use items between battles. Unless we find one of the caves. I will also just say, if we don't end up finding the cave, or both caves, I will definitely be making a second trip eventually. We need to go back and make a second trip through a lot of this stuff anyway, once we get the airship, I think. Just because there's so much extra stuff in this. I'm sure I missed some. I mentioned I'm not spoiling myself too much. I read briefly through some of the notes as far as the changelog went, like what they adjusted in the game, just so I had an idea of like what kind of stuff there was. Partially also because I was told that I had already missed something. Okay, there's the first cave. Awesome. We've got a lot of counterattacks floating around on this. I'm very much digging this, those 2 flying enemies kind of from the, what is that? The mountain. So Lopros and cockatrice. trying to see if there's a hidden path here that I'm missing before I continue on. I think we're still missing at least one area here. Okay, there is another 4 here. So before we jump in the water, we want to... Oh. Wait, what? This is a section that I've very rarely done twice, so I'm sure I am missing a bunch of stuff. And I'm pretty sure that I pushed Blitz there and then decided I was going to do a regular attack and forgot to push B. Oh well, it happens. I'm not sure if it's this controller or just me. I remember having problems with it when I played the regular FF6 as well, which... Blitzes have always been kind of clunky, because they require very precise input, but they're not nearly as intuitive or flexible as, like, the fighting game attacks that they are meant to replicate. Which, honestly, the fact that it kind of bothers me, just a little bit, that characters that I normally don't use a ton, like Cyan and Gao, are standing out, while Sabin, who is traditionally one of my favorite characters, is... I mean, the brothers are... Another Green Beret, nice. That was another one we actually found, by the way. Second Green Beret, because the trap chest enemy, it was on the Veldt, so we did get another Green Beret as... But yeah, no, Sabin is, like, okay, but comparatively, like, Gao and Sabin or Gao and Cyan are keeping up or surpassing him in a lot of cases, which is kind of cool. I mean, that's the whole point of this game, is to have enough other stuff going on that you can have enough other stuff going on that you can kind of do that to balance things out, to add more material and balance things out better. And it feels like it does. Again, I am enjoying playing as Gao. Something is horribly wrong. Let's try something else. Let's see, I tried Satellite while I was leveling. That one didn't do what I wanted it to. Stray Cat is always a good one in the traditional game. Sandray should be poison. Let's try Ochu. That should be all the status effects. I think, if I remember right, all of our characters currently have Black Belt Hyper Wrist equipped. So many fights. I mean, the good news is, if we end up getting ahead, that's great. We're gonna end up with some experience, with some money. I mean, we already did a grind for money, and we are currently, no pun intended, swimming in it. Okay, so we did miss one cave. We're gonna pop up in Nakia. Again, custom music. Each town has its own theme now. I guess I don't know if it's custom or if it's taken from something else. But, yeah. You should buy something to encourage me. Okay. Amulet is immune to zombie. Star Pendant makes you immune to poison. I'm just gonna buy... If we don't have them, I'm gonna buy one of each. Geshal Green Potpourri. Mutant Sleep. White Cape. This is the same stuff. Awesome. So yeah, you can see here, I've got large shields for all those characters, plumed hats for everybody who can, Magus hat. I only bought one for... Actually, I should buy a second one because Celis. Headgear. I made sure I had enough iron armor. Thought I did. Oh, those are iron helmets because Terra is wearing a Magus hat. Kung Fu robes and iron armor. So I basically just made sure I had enough for everybody to wear one. Thought I did. Maybe I didn't buy enough iron armor. Apparently not. We've got the Mithril Axe, Mithril Claws. So the Mithril Axe is better than the Mithril Claws. Good to know. We've got a Mithril Spear already, we've got the Kotetsu already, and nobody else can use the Battle Bamboo, and the Mithril Claws are better. Pretty sure there's probably not going to be extra items here. There are smoke bombs. That can be very useful. Let's go ahead and grab some Echo Herbs just in case. And some high potions, which is great. Let's talk to a few people. A rock slide has blocked the path. A lot of stuff just looks like junk to me. Island's isolated from the rest of the world. You can't get anywhere without a ship. What does isolated mean? Nice. So what I want to actually check quick is the pub. I helped deliver his son 13 years ago. There was a problem birth. The mother didn't survive. The man couldn't take it. Went loony. Baby was some kind of monster and threw it out. Poor little thing never had a chance. Here are all the available jobs. Okay. Item shop here is famous for buying anything you bring him, even if it looks like trash. Except, I'll bring anything. Okay. Licentious Howler, off with thee. Don't be a stick in the mud, let's just have some fun. Cyan freaking out is amazing. A proper woman should have modesty and decency. And run. Oh, Cyan. Okay, so this is the other thing that they added that I was very excited about. Oh, that helmet of yours. Can I get a closer look? Aha! Could be. Wait, but fascinating. Would you be willing to let me keep this? I can pay, say, 25,000 gil. I'm not sure what he just bought. I'm assuming it might be the diving helmet, though. But yeah, that was kind of cool. So I kind of got distracted and didn't finish my sentence because of the answer. Okay. The pubs have quests, which is neat. Okay. So we're gonna get on the ferry. And I think we need to make sure we remove everything first. And let's hop aboard. That should be the end of Sabin's quest. So we'll pick back up next time. Oh. Shortcut scene. I'm sure they did. Wow. Okay. So we will pick back up next time with Locke's scenario. Now loaded to the gills with gear. I am sure that will go well. Hopefully you are still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.